Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is Professor Euloge Nkounkou, the first doctor of philosophy in international petroleum, minerals, and energy. And we are Lura Watita, permanent international attorney of petroleum, minerals, and energy, expert and a diplomat of United Nations, and were elected Secretary General of United Nations. So always a pleasure to come back to you, because people, we are in a critical time. It remains just 30 days, because today we are May 31st, 2022. May 31st, 2022. So it remains 30 days that for all we people around their Secretary General, His Excellency Professor Euloge Nkounkou, to sit at New York. And this time there is too much panic. You can see how how America went to make military redeployment in Africa. You see also Nafti Bennett is going to Africa. You will see also the Pope Francis, but Pope Francis is an ally, is welcome, and in Africa is welcome, is an ally. And he knows very well that Africa need freedom. Africa need self-determination that is in the Charter of United Nations very well. And also we saw we want to thank all people around the world stand for this change. Okay. First of all, I want to tell people that when the enemy of peace and security include Obama and his masters, his slave masters, you know, are desesperated. And you know, is this time they start to say, no, I did for Professor Nkounkou, I helped him. I didn't receive any help of Obama. Today we are 2022. American got more from me than me to get for America. I didn't get any $1 for America. I didn't get any airplane ticket of America. If I went in Qatar, it's the government of Qatar pay my airplane ticket. If I went to Myanmar is a Swiss Myanmar company deal with the United Nations. They pay this airplane ticket to go. I went to Brazzaville. It's not Obama send me there. It's United Nations send me to Brazzaville, okay? To Brazzaville at home. It's not Obama. Obama always check what I'm going to do. They track if they find something, and he's going to put his name there. People have to know that this is Obama is my enemy, and we never make a reconciliation. Is a shit. Is a shit. So that's what they have to know. If I'm a black American, you know, trust this man, they will die if you trust this man. Okay? Dr. Martin Luther King teach you, you have to reach excellence. So excellence is better. Dr. Umar Johnson is a psychologist. You know, he achieved excellence. Dr. Umar Johnson is achieve excellence And he didn't teach black American robbery, and also see if 8 years of America, of Democrat, Obama and Biden, and the years of Republican bring something to black American. I don't think so. I don't think I can see it. They're still killing you in Buffalo, they're still killing you everywhere. So black Americans should be wise. I don't want you only to believe to me, but see your own situation right now. Obama is killing also black American for the purpose of election. So we reject him. He's an imposter, and we cannot live associate with a criminal. Okay? When United Nations sent me at home, Obama follow us with by France, so that we will be killed there, but the plan didn't work. So, and see how many times, 900, more than 900 times now. And I will show you where I'm living. You will see where the former president, real president of America, where he's sleeping here. It's Obama connect with some Swiss. Okay, not all Swiss. There are some Swiss are my friend, but some Swiss for me to be killed. And the same with Uhuru Kenyatta and those things. I don't want to say anything about them. The most important that Africa have to stand these last days. These last days. They know that if I die here, it's big responsibility for Switzerland. Big responsibility, international responsibilities. The first time Switzerland will face threat of international community. When I'm talking about international community, I'm not talking about mafia and everything. I'm talking about we people elected me and support me around the world. So if on the 1st of July, 2022, you don't see me there, see me, probably I have to be there at 10. I have a 10, I have to start my speech at 10, because I will be the 10 Secretary General in order. Antonio Guterres is the 9 Secretary General. I will be the 10th Secretary General, but I will be the first elected, we people elected Secretary General. So you cannot mix appointment and election. No. When you are elected with people, the power is law, international law, the Charter of United Nations, and the power is we people. The power is we people. So that's what we have to know. We will be there at 10, and we are the first. Will be the 10 Secretary General in order. Has Antonio Guterres was the 9, and we will be the first elected Secretary General and a professor at New York. If you don't see at 10, you will occupy all city from Indonesia to Bangladesh, from Bangladesh to Hong Kong, Tibet, Australia, everybody, Madagascar, Senegal, and everywhere, Algeria, everywhere. You will occupy all city until you see me there. So that's what we have to do. We have to prepare. We need peace. Peaceful transfer of power between His Excellency Antonio Guterres, make his time, worked with United Nations, and his successor, the Professor, His Excellency Professor Euloge Nkounkou, and we people elected Secretary General. We need a transfer of power, but the transfer of power doesn't mean the lack of security, because the enemy is preparing troops and everything. We have to prepare the UN troops, but also we demand to all nations, because this event is not for me, it's not for me and my family, it's the event of the freedom of we people around the world. So all nation army have to occupy all airports to make sure that the people, only the people who go to New York will travel. Only the people go to New York will travel, but no one will travel, no foreigner will leave any country on June 30, on the June 27. From June 27, no foreigner will leave Africa, no foreigner will leave Latin America, no foreigner will leave Australia, Europe, and Asia. So we have to make sure the transfer of power must be peaceful, but we have all-time communication, secret communication. They said that Obama has an agenda, say that it's me, send him home. Obama, shut up, imbecile. Just a shut up, imbecile. You didn't succeed. All your plans, 900 times you want to kill me, didn't succeed. Just shut up. Just shut up. Okay, stop your lies, and no one will give this, even if the credit of your life. Just shut up, and tell also your masters that you make intoxication, you sell bad image to me, for me, to them, for you to gain little credit, because you don't have any more future. Tell them that we people have spoken, and the 30 days for us to be there. Okay, if there is a clone of me, I send already to many people the 70th code, the code of biomathematics. So this clone, Nkounkou clone, will be stoned and destroyed there. So the transfer of power is not the lack of security. So I'm calling all, is the event of all people around the world. So I'm calling all military, all soldiers in each country to stand. For those who want to pray, I will recommend Kimbangis, Machuanis, and others want to pray for this global event. There is two globalization. The first is the one destroy woman, want to control everybody, kill everybody, take your bank account, separate family, but this globalization, my globalization, is the globalization of God, protection, pro-life, and keep family united, protect the children, women, men, and give them health, cash for all, prosperity, economic prosperity for all, and freedom and justice. That two globalization don't get in confusion. Okay, the enemy start with the confusion. It will come with the glass. See some video. It's a summer here. So women from Latin America, they put their black glasses. They put the black glasses, and Freemasoners take it. Oh no, want to take advantage on that. Say that the black glasses for them. No, black glasses were created, to protect the people, to protect their eyes against sunshine. Okay, excessive sunshine, and. It's the same when you're going to take a bike to do a sport. Freemasonry will run. Oh, bike is the symbol of Freemasonry. Oh, you're desperate. You're just an imbecile and mediocre, humiliated in public. We are a general of forces army. We are hearing that Israel is making sure that what we say that we'll take our revenge. You have a drone, you can see me, but you cannot, your drone, we call artificial intelligence because you cannot see what I'm thinking right now. You cannot see it. So that is true. But when you speak there, me, I get it. I get it. I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone, but I get it by the spirituality, the black energy I have. I get it. So no, he will take a revenge and many things. So I don't want to respond on that. I don't want to respond on that. Okay? So that what, and the troops that Obama bring them to determine Trump and everything in Africa, we don't need it. We don't need it, really. Obama, if you are competent, if you really you have any master, me, I have master in business law and international trade for the great University of Montreal. So I can beat all of them speaks at Davos, okay, at Davos. So I take just a masters in business law. I know very well the company. I know very well employment. Okay. Okay. That master only. So I don't talk about a PhD. I don't talk about a professor of economy. So if you are competent, Obama, show your competence in American are suffering. American like inflation is high. American lack the security of energy. American lack jobs. American lacks economic prosperity. Segregation is there. Black still poor since decades, since they deport our ancestor Negro trade. So show your competence, Biden and Obama, if you are competent. Show your diploma or whatever you're dealing. So stop coming to distract people. People around the world are suffering, and I'm fighting for solution. Okay, I'm fighting of solution. And stop lying that they put something in my stomach. No, nothing. Nothing. When you put, of course, I used to eat poison and everything. I've never been sodomized. When I eat something wrong, there is a black energy come to clean my system, and never will be, a reptilian cannot stay in me, and no one, I'm pure, very, very pure in spirit, pure in my flesh, because I don't go with women, and I have just one woman that I never will humiliate it, from South Africa. Okay, but the law of Congo gives me the right to marry many women. Okay, so I'm a responsible man. I'm a responsible man. I'm not someone come for distraction and fake degree and fake. Obama, you are fake. Biden, you are fake. And your country will collapse because there is a new alliance. They are making, you are in distraction. You don't have mind. You don't have mind. And you focus only in Africa. You focus in Africa, to jail Africa, to slave Africa. In fact, you are not focusing in American people are suffering and will suffer because the war of Ukraine and Russia will change global world. So I want to send Coco to Elizabeth and check on her if she's okay. Okay, I don't have any information right now when I'm speaking, but I hope she will be good. She will be good. People of Cameroon, Anglophone, and and the Francophone are still fighting, and people take advantage on that. We said no, no, we have to stop that. We want Cameroon to know the economic prosperity, and like Paraguay, and Sierra Leone and other countries that other countries around the world. We need peace and prosperity in Hong Kong, and also yeah, we have solution. Many people can go to talk to Davos there. When I hear them speaking, is like a child speaking. I'm professor of economy, you know, to build a public economy. I'm the masters, North American masters in business law and international trade. So I know very well the company and employment, jobs. So I'm very, very qualified to lead the world to the path of prosperity there. We encourage, we congratulate Malema. Like I said, in Africa, only Uhuru Kenyatta does not have a vision, but I think Malema now understands when he was associated with white supremacists, apartheid, to fight me, and now he understands that what unite us, it's more important than what can divide us. So right now we will make sure that Malema is protected, and he has a right as a political actor to express his opinion, and in front of foreigners want to control South Africa and want to control Africa. Okay, about arms, we'll hand about arms. I said that in America there are just idiot people. Idiot people. When I say the teleology, they want to take data. You know, when you have a fake degree, Obama, you will steal, and quickly you run away to show that I was talking about preamble. No. When I say the teleology, I mean many solutions inside, but you cannot see. But what is good, one element among the solution is a background check that people of American solution. That great, so that they will have not Dr. Umar background check is honest, but they will have Biden Obama background check. That we very and we support that. But technology is more than that. We don't want to give solution right now when we sit there. Okay, you see, when just we give solution, Obama ran away with I don't know if Americans are proud to have this ex-president, because Bill Clinton cannot go to remove the video in YouTube. Bill Clinton does have a time. When you have been president, you keep the standard. But we see Obama go to remove. I used to watch the video to Vuturla Angelos. He remove it there and just come to check me. We don't have anything to do. Americans are suffering. Make solution of America. Okay, and you know, I told you that give all the knowledge, give the basket of gold to snake. Come back in 1 year, it will be there. It will be there. You know, because snake doesn't have epaulette. So Obama ran to say, "Ah, no, it's a preamble." No, there is a time I work with preamble, but the theology is not only mean that a preamble is a big solution I have for that. Okay, You can talk about NRA and ILA, forum and everything, nothing. Come to forum of Davos, nothing. The situation is more complex than that. You cannot have it. You can put many idiots in forum, but blend cannot drive blend. All of them will finish in the pit. You waste of time, waste of your money. So it's a tanker. You know, Europe, when Europe want to build, when we are adopting Euro, they bring a tanker. They bring a tanker. I can tell you that Vlad Constantinescu, when we participate with the European Constitution, Europe knows Constitution, and we participate on that. And they didn't apply it because they come to buy them. So there is many things in the economy, technology, geotechnology, we participate. So in Africa, we saw Touadéra take crypto money and bring, people are not professor of economy. I can see what the global economy will be 20 years, 30 years, 70 years. What you see now, that Russia will have a problem to sell his gas, the problem. I saw it, there is a video is there. I saw it for a long time at the United Nations as a global expert in petroleum and gas. When I call all multinational and all government to join me at the United Nations, I saw it for. I'm eager. So, and I will hand. Thank you so much for those stand. We started this fight, but many people come, stand, and many people join us. We are not alone right now. So from now, time will be critical until the 1st July. Dead or alive, things have to collapse, or we have to go for peace. Peace is to give me the seat that we people around the world have voting for. You cannot take Macron ring election, Biden ring election to sit, and me was elected properly with a fair, free and fair election that to stay here in Switzerland, not to lead New York. So we need a peace transfer, peaceful transfer of power. But if the impose has war, we don't have choice to use the Charter of United Nations for legitimate defense. We don't call self-defense, but legitimate defense. Thank you. God bless all people and keep hope. The event of New York will be global and concern we people and no one left behind. Thank you.